Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode here on European Confessions. The following story that you're going to be listening to, it was sent to me by one of our dear sister. The message that was sent to me, it reads like this: Hello, how are you? Can you please post my own story as anonymous? Brother Nashi, I am writing this confession to you because of some of the challenges that I was facing in my life. I still remember that when I first came across your channel, I tried to get in touch with you via the email, but it was not going through. It was saying invalid. At that time, I just wanted a piece of advice from your listeners because there was something that was happening between me and my neighbor. So I am staying here in Soshanguve, and I had a very nasty fight with my neighbor. This happened like a long time ago, and this thing, it goes way back. Even our parents, they used to hate each other because of some of the things that happened in the past. So when we were all growing up, still we hated each other. So last month, that was when this fight really got so bad. My name is Ntaviseng, not her real name. I am from Sosha. I had never believed in witchcraft or spiritual attacks before, but now I am living in fear every single day. Everything started after a fight that I had with my neighbor, whom I'll call Mam Kumalo, not her real name. Last month, it was over something that was small, just a small disagreement about noise from her house, but it turned into a heated argument. That was when we exchanged harsh words, and she cursed me before walking away because I had slapped her. At the time, I did not take her seriously, but now I wish that I had. It wasn't long after the fight that strange things began happening in my home. It started with small things like the kids, they were hearing strange noises at night, or feeling like someone was watching me even when I was alone, but then it got so worse. One night I woke up to the sound of something that was moving in my bedroom. I felt like there was something that was lifting my bed. When I opened my eyes, I saw a snake. This snake, Brother Nashi, I saw it. It was slithering along the wall, and it was slithering horizontally. My heart stopped when I saw this snake, but when I jumped up to get away, the snake totally disappeared. And that was when I said, I saw a snake in the dark, as if the light had been switched off. It's like someone was playing mind tricks on me. Switch on the light and switch off the light. So this snake disappeared right through the wall, as if it was not even real. I thought that maybe I was dreaming, but it kept happening. This was like an everyday thing. Night after night, the snakes will appear sliding through the walls like they are made of smoke, then vanish just as quickly. I have tried to pray, but the more that I pray, the more intense that the attacks will become. It was not only me, even my husband. He kept on complaining, saying that he can see a snake, but this snake will just disappear. The worst part is what is happening to my daughter. So I have my daughter, whom I'll call Lerato. She had such a bright student. She was someone that was really bright in school, always top of her class and full of potential. But now she's not the same as she used to be. One day she came back home. When she came back home from school, she started acting strangely, and I had received some reports from her teacher about her becoming aggressive towards other kids and her being a bully. Like, my daughter is not that. She was never a bully. But all of a sudden, she became aggressive, saying things that did not even make sense. Like, when I sat with her down, it is just that her dad was not at home. I'm sure that the dad would have beat her up so bad. Well, I was talking with her, and I said that we are not supposed to do this. You are not supposed to bully other kids. You are a Christian. And that was when she got up. She was so angry, and she was like, I'm going to become a prostitute. She is only 14, yet she is saying that she wants to become a prostitute. Before all of this, she had dreams of becoming a doctor. Now when she speaks with a voice that is not even hers, like she's a man. When she looks at me, It's like as if I am staring into the eyes of someone or a demon or something else. One night, whilst I was praying for her, that was when she started manifesting. She screamed, a voice deep like that of a man, and it was unnatural. She spoke in many voices. It was really scary. And then she said, I will ruin her future. She will sell her body on the streets. I was horrified. It's like something evil has taken over my child. I don't know how to stop it. It is not just the snakes or my daughter's behavior. Even our food is disappearing from the house. I know that it sounds crazy. We keep on buying Millie Meal and it keeps vanishing. I'll buy a full bag, and within days it is as if someone is also taking, like when you are cooking pap, then there is someone that is also cooking pap again with the same Millie Meal. Even though we are the only ones in the house, it's like there is something that is draining our resources piece by piece. I have been to pastors, prophets, and now my husband is giving me pressure. He's saying that since the pastors and the prophets are not assisting us, let us try the traditional healers, but nothing seems to work. I am exhausted. I barely sleep at night because I'm afraid of what I'll see or hear. My home, which used to be a place of peace, has become a battleground for things that I can't even understand. I can't help but think that this all started because of the fight that I had with our neighbor. I don't know if she cursed me or if she sent some evil Tokoloshi to attack my family, but I can't ignore the timing. I have tried, Brother Nashi, to reach out to her through one of the pastors who said that maybe you need to ask for her forgiveness. If you ask for her forgiveness, then maybe she will be willing to forgive you. So fine, I reached out to her, but this woman, she is uncooperative. I don't know what to do anymore, and all that I want is that I just want my daughter to be safe, and she refuses to talk to me, living in fear with no idea how to protect my daughter or myself. Sometimes when my daughter is manifesting, she says that one day I am going to make her to run away from home. I don't know what to do anymore. Every day feels like a nightmare, and I am terrified that if I don't find a solution soon, I might lose my daughter or something worse might happen. I am desperate for help. If there is anyone that has advice, prayers, or any way to help me, please, I need to save my daughter before it is even worse. Brother Nashi, this is my own story after a simple fight with my neighbor, and that was when I started to experience these spiritual attacks in our home. We are haunted by snakes that move through the walls. My daughter is manifesting strange behaviors. Speaking of becoming a prostitute, to make matters worse, food is mysteriously disappearing from our home. Please, I want you to assist me. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was translated by one of our admin. Strange things indeed, they do happen in this world. Yo.